Experience the Deuel possesses, he's going to have to call on it all to beat this young man. Great young player, Ouschan. But Alex, we know this is going to be a tough one. Tooth and nail.
I think Corey was looking particularly well yesterday. Possibly one of the most solid players in Team USA, as was Albin, I must say. And look at that leg.
Just pipped in the leg is Deuel as he finds his seat.
Thank you, race to 5.
Very contrasting style from Albin compared to that of Jason Shaw.
Quiet down, please.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I don't expect you're going to see near as much emotion out there on the table as when Sean Van Boning played in the opener.
Good control, but the 2-ball impedes the route to the 1. It comes and goes. The flow in the game of 9-ball. In the previous match we saw that Team Europe had better positions after the break in the first half of the match. And then gradually this tilted. Limit the damage when you get the rolls against you and make the most of it when they're in your favor.
Well, he's got the short cue, so he's going to jump over the edge of this 2-ball. Looking to pocket the 1.
Good shot and a nice little bump with the 9, avoiding the cue ball to land on the short rail. Great opening shot, but still a tester this. A lot of distance, a little angle.
And it looks like he's just got to draw it back slightly, Alex. So a little bit of cue power also required here.
2 ways to play the shot, or smooth with a lot of rotation, or more of a thump, stunning the ball. And the latter, that's what he attempted to do, and he gets away with it.
Yeah, raises his hand in apology, but not a confidence boosting miss from Albin Ouschan there.
Trace of left spin, causing a cue ball deflection off of the line of aim. Corey Deuel, an all-round player, plays a lot of one pocket, really has become top echelon one pocket player in the past couple of years. That helps him. There's very nice speed control he has. Kill the cue ball, get back to center table. Quite a bit of an angle on the 5 now. The club table perhaps playing 1 rail with check side, but on this table we'll go 2 rails and out. He has overrun the mark. Not the best of cue deliveries there. Sort of broke down during the stroke. Floated in.
I like the fact he's playing quick too.
Doesn't waste any time.
Took advantage of the miss. And that's 5 racks on the spin for Team USA. At one point in the last match, they were 3-1 down. Then Boning and Woodward won 4 in a row. And they
Staying on the right side of the ball. Distance doesn't matter as much as it would do in different circumstances. Because on this slick
USA to
TV
break,
table with
leading
the
1 rack to
reactive
0.
cue ball, players aren't forced to power the cue ball that much.
Take your seats quickly,
Corey
please.
Deuel is doing that very efficiently. Ralph Souquet, another player that comes to mind.
Quiet down, please. Thank you.
The smoothest of strikes. He had a very good warm-up session earlier today, I was told. Was running rack after rack after Johan Ruysing's son, Jiri, had done some stretching with him. He is the senior member in Team USA.
He's got to be a little careful here, Alex. He knows if he does try and play safe,
Quiet down,
he
please.
doesn't want to be bumping that 1 down towards the 9. So he may just try and duck in behind the 8.
And that's enough of that as well, please.
Brendan Moore, our referee, calling order. He's overhit it. He's overhit the safety. It's a chance now for Albin to reestablish momentum.
Interesting seeing Corey Deuel walk away from the table. He has a very similar walk as Albin has.
Extension call.
Wants to play this first shot right. That's the key. Get in line, stay in line, and don't chase the position by not getting position on the next ball. Nice, nice. Played it with more pace and an extra 2 rails to be able to play it with a nicer stroke. Knew the cue ball would slide off of the second long rail. Needs to travel once more, I believe. Good shot. Now, 3rd shot in a row where he needs to control the cue ball, work to get in line for the 5. This is not straightforward. It's easy to overhit the shot. It's easy to underhit the stroke. Needs to pinch it. Cheat the pocket maybe.
The 2016 MVP with a chance to bring the crowd out of their seats. And there aren't many empty seats here.
Yeah, good stuff. He knows what angle to play on the 7, but it also helps when you're playing with the shot clock to now and again take some extra time just to remind yourself that you're not in a hurry. players like to get the cue ball to center table. But now it would be easier to stay in the vicinity of the long rail. Meaning that he will do more traveling, but square meter to land in with the cue ball position on the 9.
Steady around the table, emotionless. Even after pocketing the final 9, there's still a lot of work to do, and Albin Ouschan knows it.
I'm not going to call out names, but there were some issues.
Rack number 3.
Bringing the cue ball to the long rail. Well, that's a good result. He didn't strike the cue ball exactly how he intended, but the result is there. Now all balls have an open pocket. This is a bit tricky. No, if he lands straight in on the 2, it'll be easy from there, and then from the 4 to the 5, a bit of a challenge.
Behind the back. Got to keep a foot on the floor as well.
Well, this is far from ideal.
Looks like he's just got to try and float this in as he shows you the behind the back shot once again.
Well, I think he needs to drag it. And if you're feeling
Extension
good,
call.
you can play the shot like that. If there's any doubt, players tend to hit it with a little more speed to look for a bigger zone, maybe center table for a cut shot on the 3.
The 5 does go by the 6 into the bottom left corner, so this is a glorious opportunity for Albin Ouschan right here.
The 3 and the 4 to prepare his position on the 5, and you know, he'll see the 5, and the biggest task is to stay away from the rail with his position on the 5 after the 4. Halfway there of making Corey Deuel pay double for that flawed safety.
Two-time MVP is Deuel. He's been here before. Albin wasn't on the winning side. He hoisted the Mosconi Cup last year in Vegas. But this, a dream of every pool player in Europe and America. Biggest honor in pool, representing your side in the Mosconi Cup.
As cool as they come, Ouschan. This game is all about, of course, quality and cue ball control. But he's very disciplined and patient. Playing one ball at a time.
Very robotic as well. You just can't see any misses from his cue at all. Parks the 9. A 2-1 lead. Europe over USA. They trail by the 1 point in the overall score, but Albin Ouschan looking to get them back on level pegging.
Rooting for their man Albin Ouschan, who's up against Corey Deuel, who's breaking in rec 4. Nothing down.
You know, and it's funny too, Alex, we talk so often about balls that are made, but the storyline, as we see the dry break yet one more time, is really about safety play. Poor safety in the last match saw the defeat of Fine and Kazakis, and here a poor safety by Corey Deuel in the second rack has turned the tide.
Bit of a roll though for Corey. It's a difficult position for Albin, who's now forced to play a push out or some sort of a safety.
Push out, Cole.
I was told Corey was breaking amazingly well in the practice room. Out here, not yet his weapon.
Yeah, he'll be coming back to the table, I feel, Albin. I can't see, and Corey is creative as any pool player out there. But from this position, does he see something?
If he could hit the low side of the 1, he could get that cue ball behind the 2, 3, and 8.
May have just found cover.
And even if snookered, when jumping or kicking this ball, Albin has a big chance to find the snooker behind that group of balls.
Yeah, and the insurance policy for both players right now in the form of the blue 2. It's wedged up to the 3 ball there, not available.
Got out of the inning without leaving an open shot, but putting a lot of pressure on Corey. But often in safety play, you want to play good enough. Sometimes playing to not lose, and at times you're playing to win.
Extension called.
The 4 ball in front of the corner pocket looms large. A carom or a combination. I don't know if he attacked the 4, Jim. What do you make of it?
I'm not too sure if Corey was trying to duck behind the 5. I mean, he never threatened the 4 if he was looking at the combination, Alex, but again, he knows he's got the saving grace in the form of the 2 ball. But if Albin can knock this in and get over behind the 2, he can play a good attacking safety.
Well, he's low on the 2. Would be very testing to try and nestle behind the 3. slow rolling the two. You can't play a slow motion stop shot. You could play double speed, so hold the cue ball behind the three and with enough speed to make the two ball go back and forth twice across. Jump shot is on.
Niels likes it. Corey, very adept with the short cue. These are all these players. And there's an example of that. I think Albin wasn't thrilled with where that two finished. This is a big chance for Corey Deuel now.
Pockets are big on a pool table if you compare it to a snooker table. That's the beauty and the cruelty of the game, because there are few places to hide on the cue table unless you really glue the cue ball behind the ball. You can't simply just go back to bulk.
Quiet down, please. Thank you.
This is a bit tricky here. Made it look easy. He would always have some sort of a shot on the five, but he controlled it perfectly. Beautiful vision there of the arena, and believe me, it's a madhouse. Slow, but he can cue in between the 8 and 9. Medium speed over to the long rail and back to center table. Ohio-born Corey Deuel leveling the score.
2-2. Deuel back in the hunt.
She could go down to the wire.
Thank you, rack 5. Europe to break. 2 racks each.
Two ball.
Perfect break.
So the three ball flies in, and we could see that Albin moved the cue ball, as he does so often, a little bit more towards center table. Something Corey maybe should take note of. If your opponent is doing something better under break, lesson 1 is to try and copy that.
Now 4 passes the 6 into the corner pocket. So Albin just looking at the 5, just beside the 8. In his mind, probably thinking 3 shots ahead right now.
Interesting shot, because on a club table a player would check that ball, play the shot with check side for position on the 5 to the side pocket, but that check side doesn't grab on this table. So he felt he needed to play a different route for the cue ball.
Extension call.
So when one would think he chose a difficult route, this table doesn't allow you all the routes that players know from the practice table. Niels Shamat, and to the right, Mrs. Ouschan, his wife. Good shot there. Now there's still some work to do. Nice recovery shot. But he can't leave himself too much angle on the 7, because then with an angle on the 7 he would need to negate collision with the 9. Wants to come in as straight as he can on the 7.
Alex, this looks perfect to me. Just float the cue ball and play the 8 to the top left corner.
He's a smooth criminal, he is.
Just slightly underhit that.
With speed. Nice little stroke. So he's working hard. He's not playing flawless, but he gets the job done in Rec 5.
Still a ways to go for a crucial point.
Pop it. And again, it came low. He's making 3 wild balls. But that corner ball is coming low and he should solve that. He's the emeritus professor in regard to the break.
Quiet down, please.
Five
Thank
ball
you.
should fly in. Boring. Nice little safety there, leaving the 1 ball in the middle of the table. Makes it difficult to contact.
Well, he's certainly in the driver's seat here. Hitting this, not the priority. Getting it safe after the hit. That's what concerns Albin.
Hit it with speed. Up table, there's nothing to be gained. With speed. Okay, the reward for Corey for playing that safety. And the wild 1 ball, even opening up the 6 and 9, making life easier for Cash Money, aka the Prince of Pool.
Quiet down, please.
As you noted, born in Ohio, he spent a lot of time in Florida, now calls California home. He said he traded for the mountains. He wanted to live in the mountains, did Corey. Plays a lot of golf when he's not at the pool table, and pretty handy in that game too.
Very impressive bridge from Corey Deuel. Characteristic. Playing many shots with the close bridge.
looked like there was going to be a lot to choose between these two players, and they're proving us right.
Especially with the pressure mounting. Adrenaline gushing through that back arm. Good news and bad news. The sitter on the 1, but the 2 ball is tied up. Difficult position.
Alex, any rewards and trying to feather that cue ball over behind?
No, because he can't slow roll it. You would need to drag the ball, and that makes it a touchy shot and difficult to control speed-wise. I would like him to make the 1 and set up a safety shot to clip the 2 ball and go 2 or 3 rails behind the 3 and 4.
Extension call.
You know, if you're really having a good time out there, you can play low right to pocket the 1 and then go over to the other long rail and try and open up the 2-5, but it's risky. Just like this, a containing shot. He's guaranteed to not leave an open shot on the 2, but of course he'd be going for the bonus.
So still trying to get that cue ball behind the 3 and the 4. Thin clip with left-hand spin on the cue ball.
Please.
He's got 2 balls to get behind.
This is the type of shot, sort of, that Kazaki's left exposed in the previous match.
Now, has he come far enough to take that top cushion away from Corey?
Corey can get there with right spin. What would be there to gain? Behind the 9, needs to play it with a trace of spin.
Foul shot. Ball in hand.
Never came close. Looked like rushing the shot a bit.
Albin got rewarded for a very good safety.
Best judgment and execution by Deuel, but it's not easy out there. Coming in the end phase of this match, he was in a tight spot.
He shot that one awful quick, didn't he? He just got down and pulled the trigger.
And that's why he had that smirky smile on his face. Felt like he lost it a bit there. Five balls on the table. Favorite to run out from here, and Corey will be thinking about his upcoming break in the next rack. Make the corner ball, squat the cue ball. You ran a 9-pack in the practice room. If he plays 1 rail towards the 7, he'd need a trace of check side.
Settle down, please.
Yeah, coming into his next shot, his final shot.
He'll take his seat. He's done his job. And now it goes to Deuel to try and reply. 4-3 Europe. Corey Deuel will break in the next.
Front of a corner pocket. Well, it's far from easy.
And the three has found a bit of cover the bottom half of the table, Alex. So no clear-cut path to victory here.
Difficult shot on the one. I know Shane van Moning doesn't like to play safe.
Quiet, please.
He would always attack. Not sure if Corey will from here. He can play safe behind the 2 and try and open the 3-9. A two-way shot. Don't think he has a natural angle to pocket the 2, low right, and open the 3-9. It's a lot of angle.
Extension called. Quiet down now, please. Thank you.
He was trying to get cover behind the 5 as well, and he's just matured the 3 ball, so this 2 now holds the key to this all-important rack.
Very obvious safety ready for Albin Ouschan. Not easy. He's going to leave the 2 ball exposed, so he needs to hide the cue ball. What? What a shot by Albin Ouschan. No safety. Straight back bank on the 2 ball. And now he's set up for a dish in rack 8.
Talk about taking the bull by the horns. What a shot.
Extension call.
Didn't see that one coming.
Quiet down, please. He's ready. Thank you.
Few did, Alex.
Difficulty to judge the speed that the cue ball will have after collision with the 9.
And he's overhit it. And he's just showing you where he wanted to stop. And possibly one more storyline in this rack. But at least Ouschan is still at the table.
He's playing to the side pocket, because to the corner he has a scratching line of the cue ball. That's really, Jim, that's such a beautiful stroke given the circumstances. What a pot. Ice water veins.
Yeah, took the words out of my mouth, Alex. I've said it before. This kid is as cool as a cucumber out there. And under extreme duress.
Oh, what a finish. The bank on the 2 and then that recovery shot on the 4. What an amazing finish for a vital point for Team Europe.
Well, if this performance doesn't lift the spirits of Team Europe, nothing will. Mark this one down. In the books here in London. Nothing to choose between these two great teams. 4-4. And it'll be doubles action coming your way next.